If someone told me a year ago that I could run my Instagram DMs into a full-time income, I would have laughed. DMs? Really? At the time, I felt like DMs were the worst part of building a business. Awkward messages, ghosted replies, or just total silence. But once I stopped treating it like a guessing game, I started treating it like a system. Everything shifted. This video is me walking you through exactly how I did it step by step if you want to build an agency or coaching business. When I started, I didn't have anything special. No big audience, no fancy branding, no paid ads running, just me and a vision. I spent hours writing messages, manually checking who followed me back, trying different openers and hoping someone would respond. I remember one day specifically, I messaged over 80 people and got 2 replies. Neither turned into anything. The day was a punch in the gut. I had this thought like, is this really how people grow their business? And that's when I knew something had to change. Not just the tactics, but how I thought about the outreach completely. The first shift I made was simple. I stopped viewing DMs as cold, lifeless messages. Instead, I started treating DMs like conversations, like I was talking to real people, not just lead numbers. But even more importantly, I realized that if I wanted consistent results, I needed consistent actions. So I stopped waking up every day wondering who to message. I built a system, one that didn't rely on motivation, just process. From who to message, what to say, how to follow up, and when to push for the call. I mapped out the whole thing. And today I'm going to explain you how I built everything step by step. So step 1 was I created outreach accounts that were pre-warmed up with real followers and actual content. No fake cloud, just enough to build trust. Step 2 was I used tools that allowed me to message and scale, but still kept messages human. This wasn't spammy. Every message felt like it came directly from me. I created a full message flow. First message is patterned interrupt with a soft ask. The second one is qualifying question. The third was a little bit of a value drop, and the fourth a call to action for a call with me. And the magic wasn't in the messages, it was in the follow-up. Most people give up after one message. I followed up 2, 3, even 4 times, and people thank me for it. Each part of the process worked like a machine. While I sleep, messages were sent. While I trained or worked out, replies came in. I checked the convos in blocks, responded personally to warm leads, and booked the calls without stress. So now let's talk results. The first week I ran this system properly, I booked 6 calls, closed 2 clients, and my calendar was finally consistent. But here's what really surprised me. It wasn't just about volume, it was about quality. Before I had a system, I could track everything. I knew what angles worked, what messages flopped, and what to improve my flow weekly. One client came from a follow-up I sent 9 days later. He literally said, "Thanks for staying on me, I was just busy, but I'm ready now." That's when I realized conversations build trust, that trust closes clients. It's not about selling in the first message, it's about showing up consistently in the right way. But let's talk about the mistakes that people make. So here are the 3 mistakes I see over and over again. The first one is sending generically. Pitchy first message, thus an instant delete. Not following up is the second one, and then messaging the wrong people. If you don't know your audience, you're shooting blind. Find these 3 and you're already ahead of 90% of people doing DMs. If I was starting today with no audience and no experience, here's my exact game plan so you can copy and paste it. So week 1 will be build or get access to 1 to 2 warmed up IG accounts, create a simple offer with a clear transformation, write a message flow based on pain points. Week 2 and 3 will set up automation and run daily outreach, test the messages and angles to see what really works, and start booking calls. Week 4 will be analyze what's working, refine the system, scale it to more accounts and more volume. If you stick to that and don't expect magic in 3 days, give it 30 days and focus, and you'll start seeing the results. But the truth is, this works. It's not hype, it's not magic, just consistency. If you want the actual message flows, tools I use and frameworks, drop a comment or DM the word system and I'll send it over. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm dropping more step-by-step videos just how to scale smarter. Appreciate you watching, and let's keep building.